Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. That famous quote by Ben Franklin holds so true when it comes to getting ready to bring a new puppy home. In this video, I am going to go through all of the key things that you're going to need to have on hand before bringing your puppy home. Hey, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nicole with Podorable Finds, and I am obsessed with helping dogs and their owners live their best lives. As a dog owner, I'm actually bringing home a new puppy in a few days. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss out on any puppy cuteness. But to be honest with you, it's been about 10 years since I've had a puppy in my home. So I wanted to make sure that I had everything that I needed on hand before I bring my puppy home. So if you find yourself in the same boat, I have a shopping list that I've organized by activity. So eat, sleep, walk, train, groom, and play. And I want you to have it. So I'm going to go through all of that in this video. Okay, so the first thing on the list is food and eating, right? So you want to make sure that you have your dog food on hand before the dog comes home or your puppy comes home. I would recommend to feed them the same food that they're currently eating, because moving a dog to a new environment can be kind of stressful, and changing up their food too soon may upset their stomach. So you can ask your current breeder or ask the shelter whatever the dog is currently eating and just buy some of that. You can switch it out later on. Now, of course, you're going to want to have dog food bowls and a water bowl. Now, I would recommend having a mat for underneath your dog food bowl and water dish. Trust me, it'll save your floors in the long run. And finally, if you're feeding your dog or plan on feeding your dog kibble, I would recommend getting a food container. Not only does it make it easier to access the food, it'll also keep it nice and fresh. Next on our list is sleep. I would recommend that you get your dog their own dog bed, just really their own space where they can go and chill out and relax. In addition, I would also recommend that you get a dog kennel or a dog crate. Dogs are den animals after all, you know, and so I've found in my experience of the dogs that I've owned, they really do enjoy being able to have their own sanctuary, as it were, as like your bedroom is to you or my bedroom is to me. It's really a place where you can go and kind of close out the world. It's also great to keep your dog contained in a safe environment when you can't supervise them. This is especially true for a puppy or a new dog in your home. You really don't want them roaming freely too soon, because they could get into trouble or worse. As a side note, there are a variety of types of crates. If you would like for me to do a more in-depth video on the various types of crates, how to size a crate, etc., just leave a comment below. I'll be happy to do one. Next on our list is preparing for your walks. So you'll need a collar, a leash, maybe a harness, and definitely poop bags. So as far as different types of collars, there are a number of different types of collars you can get. You can get ones that buckle. I have this that has a little, you snap it in, quick release, there you go. It also has something so that you can keep your dog tags on, identification tags, which is really handy. There's a number of other types of training collars. I wouldn't recommend for a puppy or without the supervision and consultation of a trainer. That would be your prong collars, e-collars, slip collars, that sort of thing. In addition, you could use, I have this, what's called a halter. I found that this was really good for my dog when she was younger, not older than a puppy, because she liked to pull. She had a very strong prey drive, so she would, you know, like to chase small animals or cars, whatever. And this is how it works. It just goes over the snout, back of the head. There you go. In addition, I've always liked using these harnesses. The thing I really like about the harness is that you can use it when you're in the car. And I have a special leash. I've got lots of different leashes that clips onto the harness. Right, with this, it has a lock on the harness on here as well. But look at this. Check that out. This is a car seat clip, so you can actually strap your dog into your car seat so that they're very, very safe when you're on the road and traveling with them. Next on our list is training. So for most of us, we want to make sure that we have a well-behaved and well-trained dog. So you're going to need to have treats. Treats are always a good driver for dogs, and maybe a little treat bag. Definitely you'll want to look into a clicker, but look at this. It still works. I got this 10 years ago with my last dog. It was the cheapest one in the store, and it's fine. I wouldn't recommend spending a lot of money on a clicker. Some other handy tools for when you're training would be an extra long leash. I actually have a 30-foot leash. If you want to go a little bit longer, you absolutely can. I find anything longer than 30 feet, for me personally, it gets a little cumbersome. Also, for inside your home, you can get baby gates to contain your dog in a particular area of your home, or a puppy pen, which is what I intend to use as well. So the puppy pen is quite large. It's great for me if I'm going to be working. I'll have my back turned to my dog while I'm on my computer, and the puppy can just go ahead and play in their special space. So for me, puppy containment is very, very important until the puppy is well trained. Next on our list is grooming. Yes, I said grooming. I know you probably have full intention of taking your dog to a groomer if ever they need, but depending on the type of coat of dog that you have, you may want to just invest in having a good brush, a couple of different types of brushes, as well as some clippers, nail clippers. These ones are really old. I will be replacing them. They lost their spring, but this is the idea. Grinder clippers are also a great option. Some dogs, though, they are a little bit off-put by the sound of a grinder, but they do a really effective job of cleaning your dog's nails. In addition, you'll want to make sure you have dog-specific shampoo and a nice soft towel to towel off your dog. And last but certainly not least is playtime. You're going to want to make sure that you have some toys for your dog. This is something that they can keep themselves occupied for some time. And of course, with a new dog or a new puppy, you may not be sure of what kind of play they like to engage with. So your best bet is to pick up a couple of different varieties of toys. So that could be tug toys, chew toys, squeak toys, the list goes on. Now, one toy that I'm going to share with you, look at this, I didn't even take it out of the package yet. This one is an anxiety solution. For when I bring my new puppy home, I am going to be on a long road trip with my new puppy. This is a stuffed dog that has this heart that is supposed to mimic the sensation and the vibration of the beating hearts of litter mates. I don't know if I recommend this yet, and by the way, I am not getting any sort of commission for any of the products that I'm promoting right now, but this is just, I don't know, I'll tell you, I'll fill you in later. But once you've observed your dog at play, then you'll get a sense of what kind of toys they would prefer, right? So they may like to chase, get a frisbee, get a bunch of frisbees. They may like to chew, get a heavy chewing thing, or they might have a variety of interests when it comes to play. Just have fun with it. So that's my shopping list. If there's anything that you think that I may have missed, please leave it in the comments below. I'm also going to try to link some products for you. Again, I'm not in any affiliate programs at the moment, so these are really just my personal opinions, but maybe you'll find them helpful. I've also made available my own personal shopping list. I will link that in the comments below if you'd like to have your own copy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Until next time, have an awesome day.